Hi, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you have been here before, it is a pleasure having you. So today, let's chat retrogrades part 3. So we're going to take a little bit closer look at what retrogrades are for each planet. So for Mercury retrograde, which happens 3 to 4 times a year, so quite often, Mercury is the planet of communication, travel, technology, and transportation. So during retrogrades, you have more miscommunications, more travel delays, vehicle issues, technology issues. It's a good time to get in touch with old friends or old contacts or family members. It's a good time to back up your devices and your data, to really take a step back and clarify your thoughts before you speak. Drive carefully, of course, and overhaul your vehicles. Make sure everything is working properly. And also, clean up your social media a bit. So next we have Venus. When Venus goes into retrogrades, which is every 18 months, and we've already had Venus retrograde at the beginning of this year, Venus is the planet of love and money. So it's good to, heal issues in relationships, gain closure with an ex or an old friend. During Venus retrograde, you don't want to change your appearance, like dye your hair, cut your hair, change your wardrobe, stuff like that, because when Venus goes direct again, you'll be like, what the crap did I do to myself? So you want to steer clear of changing your appearance during Venus retrogrades. For Mars retrogrades, which happens every 2 years, and we do have one at the end of this year, towards the end of this year. Mars is the planet of power, war. So you want to learn how to handle pressure and conflict more effectively, release grudges. You want to slow down and don't rush into things or arguments or anything like that. And you really want to work on practicing patience on Mars retrograde years. And for Mars, I'm not going to say only through Mars retrograde. I'm going to say for the whole year leading up to a Mars retrograde, you really want to watch, don't get into conflicts with others, really watch what you're saying, and practice a lot of patience. So next we have Jupiter, which is the planet of luck, fortune, and success. When Jupiter is retrograde, you really want to slow down the risk-taking. You want to evaluate before rushing ahead on things. Get back into an old entrepreneur venture or an old hobby that you really enjoyed. And you also might want to go back to school or finish up a degree that you had started recently or in the past. Next, we have Saturn. So Saturn is the planet of karma. And during Saturn retrogrades, you want to tighten up your plans, rethink your goals and your career path, practice self-discipline, work on, self-improvement type things, and clearing up any karmic baggage that you think or feel like you have done. And so next we have Uranus. When Uranus goes retrograde, you want to make sure you're not being a rebel without a cause. You want to make sure to distance yourself from destructive and disruptive people in your lives. Anybody or anything that causes chaos in your life, you really want to distance yourself from that during the Uranus retrogrades. And then next we have Neptune. When Neptune goes retrograde, you want to get back into creative, musical, or artistic projects. You want to dive into your subconscious, do some healing work or some therapy. Maybe pick up meditation and getting more in tune with your intuition. Really kind of delving into your subconscious and your shadow side. Now, when Pluto goes retrograde, you want to explore your shadow side quite a bit. You want to dive into old fears, limiting beliefs, and unconscious patterns that you may have. You'll also want to remove toxic energies from your world and release those finally. And Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto do go retrograde every year, and they last about 4 to 5 months. So you have quite a bit of time. We're currently right now in a Pluto retrograde until I think it's August 8th, just off the top of my head. So, and that just started. So that is, really exploring your shadow side, confronting fears and limiting beliefs, toxic patterns, that kind of stuff. And it lasts for months, 4 to 5 months. So those are what to expect when the planets go retrograde, and how often. In part 2, I talked about how often they actually go retrograde and for how long. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and you have a wonderful day.